Okay, well, there's one thing that I can promise you, and that is that I'm a much fucking harsher and more direct of a critic than most. If I see something in gaming that I hate, I'm going to fucking tear it apart, and that's one thing I can promise you, people. These people deserve to get ripped on, and cunts like Jason Schreier or fucking Alyssa Mercante deserve to get a little bit of attention from people like me. People who are willing to speak their mind, people who are willing to rip this art, supposed art that is just a fucking travesty to the games that we love, and we have to defend it with all our heart. Otherwise, these fucking troons are gonna win, and they're gonna put this shit in everything. Because clearly, some talented game devs worked on this, but it was infested with DEI politics and the fucking gendermancer that turned it all to shit. And you know, I wasn't ever a massive Dragon Age fan, but I do appreciate the fan base, and I played a bunch of some of the older games. You know, this game deserves to be fucking torn apart. Taking something that could have been good and inserting a bunch of gay lame shit in it is just absolutely a crime of nature. And unlike games of like Concord, where we could just fucking tear it to pieces and it failed miserably, they took a beloved IP and started putting this garbage in it. And these motherfucking cunts deserve everything that's coming to them for what they did here. So let's have a look at Dragon Age Veilguard. Let's study what it's been. It's been about a week or so since it released. Yeah, Christmas. So yeah, almost 2 weeks since it's released. And it's even more hated universally than ever since its release. Because there are some very interesting facts, and I'm going to go over them today. Because this deserves to be studied. Oops. Game ranks. Falcon. I like Falcon. He's a pretty cool guy, but I'm Falcon. I know everything about games, man. Falcon Hero. No, Falcon's a pretty cool guy. I find his takes quite interesting. He seems like he's a guy who's just fucking given up on the modern gaming industry, which is hilarious. So anything. Anyway, look at the Dragon Age Veilguard launch trailer. Look at the ratio we've got here. Look at the fucking ratio we got on this fucking shit. It's fucking ridiculous. It's got 20. This is the launch trailer for a BioWare game, people. Isn't that's an insane fact. If Anthem wasn't a gut punch and Andromeda weren't a gut punches enough for BioWare, this should be a massive. This is their launch trailer. This is something to be proud of. Look at it, and they have 946 fucking views. Only 26,000 people bothered to go and click this like button right here. Isn't that fucking retarded? And this actually, I came across a comment I made earlier about this. It says, the official launch trailer Dragon Age is 4K views and only 20 ratio. So it was under ratioed at one point, and I edited it to say later on it's now disliked astronomically. So it's suffice to say that people hate Dragon Age Veilguard now than they did when the game came out, which is a fucking amazing statistic. All things considered. Now, when we go over the Steam metric, and SteamDB, a lot of people say, well, it's not, it doesn't count the console, it doesn't have blah, 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 blah. They always bitch and whine all these stupid metrics. Steam is the biggest game platform on the planet. It is a place where gamers unite as one solid, undefining force. And until we get that taken away from us, that's just how it is. And a perfect metric of how a game's performing and what its general attention is going to be shown on Steam charts and statistics. You know, not so much the page itself, but we'll get to that in a sec. So as you can see, Dragon Age Veilguard had a valiant attempt just the other day to get above 60. It cracked 61, a number that it's been struggling with for a long time. So it has, this is my theory with Dragon Age Veilguard. It has a subsect of people of around, say, 60 to 80,000 people who bought this game at launch around. I think it's just goes without saying that around the 200,000 mark on Steam is that. Now we don't have PlayStation, we don't have Xbox numbers. I would imagine those are worse, to be honest. But we won't know till we won't know that. I mean, it's pretty much obvious it didn't sell well because if it did, EA would have been singing its praises right now. But as you can see, yesterday, just 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 today, it's already gone. Despite everyone trying to make it something that is, we have a BioWare game under 20,000 players 2 weeks from launch. That is an insane metric. And it just shows the type of people, this is daylight time during North America. So I think there's an explanation to all this. We have about 60 to 80,000 troons that are trying to make this game a success, and you can see them fucking trying. They tried to do shit with the Metacritic score. They tried to do shit with some of the other outlets, silencing voices, deleting reviews, trying to push LGBT agendas anywhere they can. And there's one place that is notoriously shit for that, and that is on Reddit. A leftist shithole. It's just the cope on Reddit is insane. Now, after Trump won the presidency, the troons are on full force. There's even troll posts. Asmongold has gotten totally banned and all of his followers from interacting with anything to do with this game. It's a nightmare situation for BioWare. It is just utterly divisive is just completely and universally hated in every metric, and every part of the game, really, realistically speaking, is just disliked, diswanted, disowned, and ultimately there's just going to be a disdain for this game left, leaving legacies. But there's all the common cope, there's all the regular coping mechanisms there is going on because people just seem to kind of, I don't know, have this way about them that they tend to want to do this. They tend to want to make it all seem like it's all okay, that the drama doesn't exist, that it's not real. Gamers fucking hate this game. And we're gonna shun upon it, and these people do not like it. They come with the rainbow flag Reddit stupid emoji things. They come with the comments saying 37,000 puts it on place 20 times better. What list are you looking at? These are people. This is a troll post. Person responding to a troll post, and a person saying, "Yeah, it's way, way low on the list." You have this kind of divisiveness, and it's funny to see these people cry and see that their little gay game. Look at the guy character must finally peak. Yeah, because you can make your guy look as weirdly plastic as fucking possible. It's absolutely hilarious shit. Dragon Age Origins sees 76% player surge after the Veilguard's release. Yeah, I wonder why. It's because people saw a game that is utterly shitty, that ruins something they love, and everybody goes back to it. Everybody go, everybody goes back to something that they lost. And people are saying LMO. So let's read some of the coping. And yeah, this isn't the win they think it is. This is people who are going back to a game that they liked more. that they were upset at the direction it went in, and now they're coming to go, and there's a massive amount of people going back to it. It's not much, but I mean, when you have old games, there's comments, and there's all kinds of comments like these on the Reddit subreddit of people talking about stupid shit that's like I didn't really like this aspect of the game, but can we just talk about it for a second? So this Tash woman is this weird looking fucking character, and it's all so funny. It is absolutely funny. Apparently it's just acting, hi, I'm Tash, I'm a non-binary. You know what I'd love? I'd love a South Park episode where they fucking rip on Veilguard, and they just hate it. They just hate it. I gotta be careful not to come across. Oh my god, look how slutty that looks. Oh my god. It's just the ultimate Troon Simulator 2022 because it's a hollow, empty game with not a whole lot to do with in it besides act all gay and lame. It's fucking funny. And yeah, and there's just all manner of this. I just beat the game and had an amazing time the whole way through. 9 upvotes. Jesus Christ. Very pleased with my. They all look the fucking same. Is it just me, or have they all kind of looked the same? I swear I've seen a lot of these characters before. They all look the same. They just look weirdly plastic, human-y people, and look at these fucking. Look at this shit. Angelina Jolie. This is the type of game that is just people that. Now, luckily for us gamers, that this is a very small subsect of the gaming population, equivocally called troons. I mean, they are troons. They're people who are just into fucking all kinds of weird shit. Look at the combat here. He's just It's just a mashup of. Look at this icon. What the fuck is that icon doing? What shouldn't that be up there? And look at that. That is annoying right there. That obscures the whole front part. That should be right there. Just defining things of bad game development. Look at this. This person probably just jacks off every fucking night to their goddamn rook. They look so weirdly gay. Like, it's just like every character looks gay. It's, oh my god, look at the diversity there. Oh man, that's got some fucking diversity. Oh man, this game. And that's the thing, is that if you make a game, it's for, look at that map. Oh my god. So anyways, we have a game that is made for the Troons, and fortunately for us, they're not all. There's not. See, I'm telling you, every character looks fucking the same. It's like every character looks either like a. Oh man, and it's very funny. Oh my god, I'm in love with her. This is the type of mental illness that these fucking people have. Is that these fucking people are so whacked out that they fucking like fall in love with their character. I mean, come on. We all do it for jokes. Is a waifu this, waifu that. Look at Zero. Oh my god, look at this. This is the type of people. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the diversity on display there. Jesus Christ. She's got like, what's that condition where freckled skin, and yeah. This is where we're at in society here. So Reddit is a hilarious cope, and most of these comments are not. Let's take a look at what the most popular Reddit one is here. Let's take a look at what the most popular Reddit comment or things are in Veilguard right now. This was a confirmed troll post. Someone put it at high and everyone fell for it. It was great, but it really wasn't. And like I'm saying, it's hemorrhaging players, and there is this subsect of people that just won't play anything else. I guarantee these fucking troons, man, the way they are, they won't play another game. Every day they'll get on Steam and just like even leave it up on their. They'll do shit like that just to boost the player numbers to make it feel like LGBT representation is winning, and it's not winning. Because let's have a look at something here. Let's go to the top. Yeah, so this was a hilarious post that they all those people fell for that. What is this? What is this? There's some there's some very weird BDSM fetishes going on here with this. There's something. And this is the type of people that are in love with this game is because finally they have a game that you can be as gay as you want. The gameplay can be as lame and terrible, and yeah, like I said, people who will go on to play this that have never even played a fucking Dragon Age game, they just want to, oh, look at all the diversity. Diversity is winning. God, you can imagine how sad that is. I feel so sorry for Endymion. He actually platinumed that. I gotta hand it to Endymion. That guy is a real fucking gamer. He platinums everything. He plays everything. He fiends for games. Makes videos probably 24/7. Endymion is fucking awesome. he's a sweet YouTuber. Yeah. Fellow anti he takes one for the team for sure by playing this piece of garbage. So we've talked about the Reddit, we've talked about the cope on that, we've talked about how there's this bizarre and dwindling subsect of players that just seem to just not let this game go. 2 weeks after release, someone said that they finished everything and did absolutely everything in like 60 hours. How are these people still playing? Oh, I'm on my second playthrough. All I'm gonna play is Dragon Age Veilguard because LGBT representation can't fail. Now, something interesting happened with this all. Metacritic is a site where anybody can go on and put this review. I think I already gave it no just because I hate this type of fucking garbage in games. But when we go through here, Metacritic came up with a thing and said, "Well, you know what? We can't. We're gonna try and do better to help Veilguard. It only went up a fucking 1.1 point since they've done that. Even its thing, it seems to be dwindling there. I'm pretty sure that was at 90 or higher at one point. But we have a user score, 6,000 people. Like I've said in previous videos, they put the effort to come in and tell people that this game fucking sucks, and it's hilarious that they did. 2.5 on PC. Even on the Xbox Series X, and you can tell by the general interest in this is that there's much more. There's a tension where it's hated more on, or it's hated within a certain set of PlayStation gamers. So in order to, I don't think anybody would have left that if they weren't a PlayStation player. It's quite funny actually, but so we. These are people giving it a lose. I wish they would just stay close to GameStop. So you have a bunch of people probably on here, pure trash from activists, not game developers, cringe capital 101 that destroyed a franchise. Exactly, Zandu Bungaloo. That is a perfect sum it up. Seriously, I listened to all the user reviews. I'm glad I did. This game is amazing. Graphics and stories. The representation is great. Fucking idiots. Starts quite slow and builds tremendously towards the end. Oh my god. It looks so stupid. It's such a stupid looking game. I've had so much fun ripping on Dragon Age Veilguard. It is a dumb game. It is fucking stupid, and it's funny to make fun of it. Does not stay true to the lore. Yeah, no, so these people who are just not even involved in the culture war too are coming into this just going like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You made this a video game? Make it fail." Such an incomplete game. The parts that feel finished do not. And there's legitimate concerns for Dragon Age Veilguard. Now, I wouldn't even play, even if it was a 10 out of 10 game, if they have any kind of pronoun nonsense, if they have any kind of stupidity like that, it better be the best game ever is. And I'm gonna put in a mod that gets rid of some fucking bullshit if there's any of that in there. So yeah, woke garbage propaganda with severely mediocre combat. Do not buy this trash. Very good. And I bet you there's people just going through reporting all these things, and some have gotten reviews. Spoilers. This review contains spoilers. Dragon Age, the Veilguard, BioWare is a finance figures. So, there's a clear disdain for this game. People overwhelmingly think it sucks. And even from people who are legitimately giving it a chance and have legitimately given it a chance, have just utterly disowned this game. And I mean, these are the type of ratios that we're seeing with this game. I mean, there is just so many people that dislike it over people who like it. It's really insane. And it's like we go back to the launch trailer. I mean, this this is where we're at with modern gaming. I mean, it is so fucking retarded that they made this. That it has to be that. And I hope BioWare suffers from this because they did this to themselves. They had a choice. They could have left all this shit out and not got involved in any of the fucking politics, but they're stupid idiots that were in charge of the companies, and it took such a hit from that. And whenever you put in forced narratives and diversity, people just don't want it anymore. We're just totally over it. And the people that do want it are becoming more and more obnoxious by the day. And thank God now that Trump's in office, hopefully he can ban some of this stuff in video games because it quite literally is propaganda. It is quite literally is trying to poison the minds of people into thinking that if you're black enough and you're gay enough, you're more special and better than everyone else. And it's just a very bizarre thing. Who knows where it came from? Diversity, equity, and inclusion is just a very sad state of affairs in our world. And hopefully we can live in a world where this shit just gets completely outlawed, and whatever happens with it. Look at that. God. Oh my god. Mine's made after my GF. Oh my god, she's probably like 100 pounds or 500 pounds. Oh my god, my rook is so much more fun. I was started because I wanted to play human and try rogue. What a game. Baby, baby, baby. These fucking morons, man. Reddit is one of the most pathetic places on the internet. Twitter is just so much better, but you gotta admit, just seeing this state of these people's minds is just, it's fascinating because they're so toxic to themselves and other people that they just are deeply confused. Let's get a picture of that guy. They look so gay. Why? I have to actually hand it to them. I do not know how they made it so that every character looks so gay. They did it. Like, it's impossible not to make your character look fucking gay and retarded in this. It's so funny. Oh man, I've had a lot of fun with Dragon Age Veilguard. Concord was a blast. I had a lot of fun with Concord, but Dragon Age Veilguard is something special. It's the equivalent of someone trying to walk down a set of stairs and just like falling down them, just in absolutely pathetic fashion. That's what BioWare did here, and all the drama and shit that is come from it is just. Watch this refresher. Oh, look at Sound of 39K. Monday night in North America, a brand newly released AAA game, couple weeks old, 41,000 players, dipping down yesterday to just 19,820 and 22. It's insane. It's insane. And that ratio is going down. This has gone down to 70, even though for sure that Steam deleted every single review that had any mention of woke and anything was too harsh on LGBT stuff. For sure they deleted all those reviews. They weren't gonna allow Dragon Age Veilguard to end up at negative. That was just not gonna happen. EA was like, if we're putting this on Steam, you know, we're gonna remove all these catchphrases from any review. And Steam, I think what's how Steam operates nowadays is they just take the money. They have so much money. They just, if someone wants to give them money, the Steam operations will just take it and just do whatever people want. It's the most successful platform ever. They're not gonna say no to EA money ever. But the good news is that they can't remove legitimate negative reviews. So if people are leaving legitimate reviews on, oh, well, for the last 5 minutes, because I normally do these about half an hour. They're good videos for a good half an hour watch while someone's eating food or something. Let's look at that. So it took some things. It took some things. Isn't it weird how every single one of these, except for a couple at the bottom, are that? Huh, really odd. Isn't it really, really, really odd how none of the negative reviews are up at the top? Like I said, they're just going to take EA's money. If EA is like, hey, look, we got this divisive game. There's a lot of toxicity about it over it online. You know, we're gonna give you, you know, this type of this advertising revenue, or we're willing to share certain percent of sales. Just make this game not look terrible on our page on Steam. Steam will be like, sure. You know, they have curators anyway. You know, if you go on and you write a review and you're like listing off all kinds of horrible words, they're gonna review your thing. And you get all the troons who marched out to try and save their favorite game. It's a hilarious situation. It's a hilarious situation. So the discussion page is probably just absolutely fucking hilarious. It's better than trucks. The game is not trash. Oh my god, because trucks are awesome. Yes. So this is a lot of fun. I would encourage you to check this out. This is hilarious. Anybody can go to this. Anybody can go to this. Anybody can start new discussions. Um, oh my god, look at this cope. This generation of Twitch trend followers funded countless products. Hey, I'm gonna grift off this motherfucking thing. Hey, I find it hilarious, and people seem to find it hilarious too. So, I'm gonna make fun of this shit, and if people agree with me, they can most booking change that. Standard is this is some legendary cope. No you. Good to know. No you. Oh, I see what this is. This is a post that's going, oh no, we think that things are bad. We get the feeling. Please help out. Impressive, very nice. Now let's see Paul Allen's bait threads. Who would buy if they don't have money? Bought and then refunded it just for you. What? That's hilarious. I would encourage everyone, buy and refund the game. And if EA sees that there's like $50, if you're rich, if you're anybody who's listening to this who's rich and has like hundreds of thousands of dollars, or is a millionaire, or is like super well off, literally all you got to do is buy Dragon Age Veilguard, load it up for like 20 minutes maybe, let it just run in the background, exit out of the game and refund it. It'll count towards the refunding rate. Just show EA that we don't want this game. We just don't want it. Like LGBT propaganda and wokeness, this weird ideology that somehow underrepresented groups deserve to be in the games more than straight white people is so toxic to our society. It is just the utter cancer of our society. And look at all the division it's calling. You know what? Everybody is equal. There's nobody who's better than anyone else. Just because someone says that their certain sexual orientation is blah 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 blah, it doesn't make them better than me as a straight white represented male. It's insulting to me. It is truly insulting to me that these people would consider saying that they are somehow better than me because traditionally they have been less represented. What are you talking about? Everybody exists on their own merits. Everybody exists on his own merits. Performance issues. And we ended at that because look at this. So this is odd. I have a Ryzen 9 5900, 16 cores, pretty decent system, better than mine, I would say. And I expect the game to run pretty good, 1080p, correct, usually. Let me explain. Experience upon loading the game, 10 different sessions with wildly different frame rate. I think they put a lot of effort into trying to make this game look good, and they put very little effort into optimizing it across different systems. Because I've noticed all kinds of performance issues, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised the way they probably put so much effort into making the game look good that they didn't bother to make sure it actually worked good on all systems. God, I cannot believe someone would ask that. What? Like, why? Why would this help? How could that ever help their situation? Last edited by DVD Sheet Bay. Look at that. Profile is private, but you still got your private pronouns on there. Pronouns are fucking stupid. Like, why? Why call it? My pronouns are she, they. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use pronouns he, him. Like, I don't even know what my fucking pronouns are. I'm a straight right male. Does that make me a fucking guy dude? What, like, I mean, what the fuck are these people trying to do? They're trying to make society more complicated. Here, let's do an editing segue here. Jo ho 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 ho. Jo ho 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 ho. Jo ho 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 ho. Jo ho ho ho. So fuck Veilguard. Hope this game fucking burns and fucking that. And yeah, I mean, we have a game that is just sad at this point, and it's like kicking a dead horse, mutilated horse at this point. It's just, and these game journalist idiots like that bitch Alyssa McConte and all those fucking Jason Schreier, Paul Tassi. I'm sick of hearing about these people. I'm just sick of fucking hearing about these pieces of shit. I don't give a fuck about them. I like making fun of them, and it's like we have to fight back. We have to fight back because we don't want this in their games. We don't like people telling us what's good and what's bad. IGN can go suck a fucking donkey's cock. And like, I've said this before. I determine what game is good. I determine my own fun. And if my fun is not doesn't is totally ripping on and making fun of this culture of subsect of peoples that is somehow thinks they're better than everyone else because they have weird fetishes. I'm gonna fucking talk about it. I'm gonna say something about it. And there's just no way that we can allow this to exist in gaming anymore. It's time to make a stand, peeps. And it starts with making fun of it, because once it becomes a sad thing that we just all make fun of, they start to rethink their decisions. And I mean, it's been a long road, but hopefully with the Trump presidency, some of this stuff starts to get erased in media. And that's all we can hope for. So peace out.